Hey yo, what's up? It's the POK Lloyd Banks.
Stone and Kid.
It's your man Young Buck.
And it's the talk of New York, Tony Yayo.
You're now tuned in, locked in to hot new hip hop, motherfucker. Stay tuned. Music is the most important thing outside of the friendship, the situation, you know? So it was more about figuring out where we were gonna be first on a personal level, you know, and then the music is what we got into the studio. It was like nothing to talk about. That's second nature, you understand? But once we started to get the ball rolling, then you start to brainstorm, like, yo, would it be crazy if we do this? Would it be crazy if we do that? And then that's when the ideas of the freestyles and the EP, all of that was the first conversation I had with 50. I was hearing about the EP being in 6 songs, then another one and all that. So similar to the way it was strategized in the very beginning.
It was a good look, you know, just to be back amongst my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, to really get up with Kid. I had always been a fan of Kid, you know, with his music and his push throughout the South. I'd be lying if I say I didn't miss my brothers. I missed them. So, you know, just to be amongst them and to come out on that stage for the first time, you know, the feeling of, I'm sure they felt the same thing, you know, just the feeling of being back amongst each other and seeing the people, you know, the reaction from the people. It was a good thing. It just feels good to see the acceptance. It's a lot of individuals and artists and groups that came and went, and for us to be relevant and basically to a whole new generation, you know, it's a blessing in itself.
Banks was just playing me Cold Corn in the car, and we just was talking about hip hop and stuff in general. And I was just at his house, seeing his grandmom's, his mansion. You know, it's just all a blessing. We came a long way, but we really love hip hop. Like, we love music. Like, with songs he played me, I feel like he's one of the best in New York City right now. You know what I'm saying? When the Cold Corner 3 come out, it make me wanna work hard. Like, I just feel like we made it so big that, like, even with a lot of artists, like, sometimes they don't salute and give us props due of what we did, because sometimes we made it so big. That's like like a team in basketball. Like, everybody used to like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody used to like Miami Heat. It just be feeling like that. Like, sometimes, like, the game is so fake, you win so much that it's like everybody just learned to hate you. So it's like when I heard Biggie say that, like, yo, they love you 1 minute and they hate you to love you again. To me, that was something real in hip hop, because, like, we did it for music. We didn't do it for money. Like, I remember bringing Banks to 50. I remember him being 12 years old, rhyming about razors and trapper keepers. I remember being in parties with Freaky Ty, battling niggas. Like, Southside parties, getting shot up. You know what I mean? When niggas is rhyming over instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in that. I remember being in the Diamond Gym when he got shot. Like, so it's different for us. Like, we was the type of niggas that walk to Jamaica Avenue and buy a fucking Ron G number 10 tape or buy a fucking Clue tape. It's different for us, because it's hip-hop to me. And sometimes, you know, you get lost in the sauce with all this fake shit. I don't mean to sound negative or sound like a hater. I'm not saying everything is whack right now, but it's just different for me now. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy, blessed, but, you know, to be blessed and still be here. And the shit I hear these dudes kicking, like, you know, like, to me, like, Kid is like one of the best rappers that 50 signed in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, to me, the shit he spit is fire. Buck always stay with that same energy, and Banks is like, you don't know what the fuck is gonna come out of his mouth next. Like, when you hear that Cold Corner, trust me, like, I'm in the car zoning, just me being a fan of fucking hip hop. Street credibility doesn't mean anything in hip hop anymore.
We right here though. We see it.
Like, it was different. It was like, you know, years ago when I first came home, and like, I got out of jail and stuff like that, and G-Unit was where they was at. Street credibility meant a lot in hip hop. Like, if you don't have no street credibility, motherfucker will take your shit. So it's like, now it's to a point where, like, a motherfucker can get jacked, make a hit record, and it's still like, before you get jacked, your career might be over.
I mean, just from a social aspect, like Twitter, and I think MySpace might be the only thing that was around at that time. But, you know, the background and it just wasn't pleasant to look at, to be honest. That shit was
MySpace
like,
was crazy,
yeah, like,
right?
MySpace was kind of whack. Like, niggas trying to get pussy off of MySpace. Yeah.
MySpace
Niggas never used it for that. Cause you know what it was too? It was too. It didn't hit the point. Like, right now, everybody's somebody. I wasn't trying to make a hit record. That beat, wouldn't it be considered to be a trap beat? Now, right? I couldn't rap trap to it 2 years ago because it would have been compromising, at least in my eyes, what my core fan base was expecting from me. So my thing is, that's like even if a West Coast artist, I noticed that a lot. They might come to the city, they might want to rap over deep cover or some shit. They want to show that they could do, you know what I mean? But it don't mean his flow is gonna sound like in New York. He could still put his sound into it. So that was my way of doing the trap beat, but not rapping the trap cadence.
For sure.
But like now, if you look at like a record like Exclusive that's on the Before the Beast mixtape from Young Buck, you'll see that I can do that shit. I can rap in similar cadences as the other guys.
Very well too.
You know,
I might add. You know,
and they'll get that because I got a lot of tracks coming out in the future. But I was happy for Bobby Shmurda because at the end of the day, he got a chance to feed his family and stuff like that and to help people out. And on top of that, look at the situation he's in right now. So, you know, I hope everything, you know, goes well for him and everybody,
Shmurda,
the whole GS9,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
I think the Beast, the Beast got just way more everything than the Beauty had. You know, I think the Beauty was, you know, just to let y'all know, you know what I mean? We here, we back, you know, we coming. And I think the Beast is to let y'all know, bow the fuck now.
Buck got a single off it, Bring My Bottles. Boy Boy was geared from Ye, that's Ye record. Kid had Big Body Benz that, you know, segue into this one. My solo off of this is doper than the last. Choose One, we all on it, Ballin'. I'm Grown. I feel like even Ballin' and I'm Grown together, like that sequence is radio. It could go to radio, street, and club.
Crazy.
And I think that was missing from the first one. The first one, it was more like the Havoc beat. That was just G-Unit in the house. That was something to make you remember like exactly who we was.
The
you know
changes
what I'm saying?
from
And changes too.
Changes was.
But this right here is, like I said, these could play in the club,
Yeah.
the radio, the car, wherever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference.
I wanted more to come out. 6 songs wasn't. That's like an appetizer.
Right.
Like, cause I heard the other shit that I know that's in the computer. Like, when I hear these niggas records, like when I hear Buck shit, hear Banks shit, and hear Kid shit, the shit I got, and the shit we did together in the house, there's a whole bunch. Like, there's like 3 that I really, really wanted on there. So only thing that upsetted me is I'd rather just have more tracks, more like of an album, cause it was a good 3 or 4 that I was like, damn. Yeah. We got El Chapo, we got New Orleans. You changed it from Street Fame?
Nah, I'm still dropping Street Fame,
too?
you know. Nah, I was just telling them, you know, after everything, after I finish with the mixtapes and stuff, you know, I'm going to drop my EP, LP, you know what I mean? I'm going to call it New Orleans.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
Right now, man, they can expect the Cold Corner 3. Been working on that for a minute now. A lot of people don't know, but I've been working on multiple projects, so when they just think like, oh, he taking forever on this one thing, it wasn't
Leak
like
a song
that.
tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't see
Pulling out tonight, bro.
G-Unit made it so big, man, honestly, that we just going through the hate factor right now.
Word.
Motherfuckers is mad because we ain't do favors for them at radio, mad because we ain't do shit for their website, mad from shit, all kinds of shit. But do we give a fuck? No, we just gonna keep it pushing and do what we gotta do. Put out good music. That's all I count right now. We still here.
Check this out, man. We got the new EP, The Beast, dropping March 3rd. Make sure you go get that. Yeah.
I own 2 pet lemurs. One name is Trap and one name is Lloyd. People don't know, they can't tell the difference. One is brown and one is black and white. One has a black and white tail. The one that I'm on the phone with has a
Kamala, Bruno San Martino, Hercules, you remember Hercules? Fuck, Papa Shango, Coco Beware, Hakeem, Yokozuna, Lex.